What's up, everyone? This is Tom with another Amazon business breakdown. Today, we're going to be talking about this up and coming water bottle that is taking the world by storm. They are called Owala. I've been super excited to talk about them. I'm going to explain in about 5 minutes why they are absolutely crushing on Amazon right now and off of Amazon. And we're just going to dive right into it. So they were founded in 2020 as a part of Trove Brands, blender bottle, really big, popular product a few years back that exploded onto the scene. We're going to talk about this free sip feature, which is the pinnacle and the reason why they are so successful. They're estimated to be doing over 100 million in sales on Amazon alone. So that is a huge, huge number for water bottles. And then we're going to talk about Stanley versus Owala. Stanley being the incumbent water bottle in the space, what they're currently doing, what they're doing wrong, and what Owala is doing really well. Of course, we always like to start with the customer feedback. This is where you're going to get your product ideas from. We like to scour the 2-star and 3-star reviews because you get the most honest reviews here. If you've seen my other videos, you know that's what we love doing. So let's go through some of these right now. Hard to open makes drinking impossible on the first review. I love the look and feel of this jug, but it is impossible to get the straw open. So issues with the straw already. Disappointed. I love the color, the handle, and that it fits in my cup holder in my car. However, I expected more from Stanley. It's heavy. The lid is difficult to get open. Third review. Ice is not an option. I want to like this, but biggest problem is the straw comes loose too easily. So what is the common theme? The straw. The straw is too difficult to put up and down. It's hard to come loose. It's big and bulky. It's hard to sip from. So what does Owala or any new competitor really do with this information? They're going to fix the straw and basically the functionality of the water bottle. Here comes the free sip trademark technology from Owala. They invented and created a new way to sip from a water bottle. Now, for those of you who've never tried one, it is actually quite easy and revolutionary in how they did it. You can drink from the water bottle like normal, or you can sip from it, which makes it really multi-purpose and functional and really just easier to use. So they discovered something, that was wrong in the water bottle market and then quickly innovated on it. So kudos to them on making a brand new water bottle. The second thing that they're doing well, and that can be applied to every other brand, is they have a nice aesthetic appeal with vibrant colors. So when you're launching a new brand, you want to figure out how to stand out from the search results. What do they do? When you look at Owala's product category or product alignment at the top and then Stanley at the bottom, what do you notice? Well, some of the best sellers at the top with Owala, they have these vibrant colors all across the bottle, on the lid, the straw, the surface area of the water bottle where you hold it. With Stanley, it's monotone colors, although bright, but not as sort of vibrant and doesn't really stand out as much in the search results. So they have this aesthetic appeal of colorful that really, really stands out in the Amazon search results. What else are they doing? They are pumping ads on TikTok and Facebook. You see at the top, they have a ton of influencers posting about Owala, and it's relatable, humorous, really just lifestyle focused. And so you have a lot of kids posting about it. It's super colorful, and again, it stands out. So how is that impacting them? Well, if you look at the keyword search volume, courtesy of Helium 10, for Owala and then Stanley, their top keywords, one thing that stands out is Owala Kids is a search term, one of their biggest search terms. So what they've been able to do is take those vibrant colors, stand out in the search results, but inherently you would say, oh, it's kind of for kids. Well, that's the point. So they've created an identity for kids and created a market and niche for water bottles for kids. And so as a result, with the off Amazon media pumping, you have a huge spike in branded search volume in the last 2 years, which is truly incredible and truly a signal for a viral product on Amazon when you have this sort of brand search volume for Owala water bottle 24 ounce. So really kudos to them on sort of differentiating in the water bottle space with the free sip feature and then the aesthetic appeal. The last thing I will say is in stock. This is huge. So this is actually from Smart Scout, a third-party data provider we use. There will be a link in the comments if you want to check it out, but it's great for research and competitive purposes. Stanley has a 47% in-stock ratio, which is bad. Now, on the surface, Owala only has a 57% in-stock ratio, which is not that much better, but 10% in Amazon land is huge. So if your biggest competitor can't stay in stock, it provides an opportunity for you to come in and convert more of those shoppers. And lastly, from a pricing perspective, Owala is generally just cheaper. So not only do they have better technology, more aesthetic appeal from a color standpoint, a niche with kids, their pricing is lower than the competition. So this is sort of a perfect way for an impeccable brand launch on Amazon. And so what can you take from this? How can Stanley fix this? Not really sure, but there's a couple of things immediately I would probably try to do, which is they have too much SKU variation. So what I mean by that is when you're searching for Stanley, you don't really know what you want. It's really hard to identify what that product is on Amazon. You have your insulated tumbler, you have your mug, you have a whole bunch of different ones with different handles. So they have a SKU variation problem. So what they would probably benefit from doing is variating a lot of these SKUs and creating a few monster, quote unquote, product detail pages, which will alleviate a lot of the issues customers probably have when trying to find the right product. The second thing as a brand that you should be thinking about is TikTok Shop. How do we get our products in the hands of influencers who are going to push the product? Third, find your identity. If you're launching a new brand, whether that's water bottles for kids or soap for kids or anything related to that, find your identity. Who are you for? And so Owala really did knock it out of the park with that. So kudos to them. If you like this Amazon business breakdown, leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe. We'll be back for more.